Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so the 154-pound weight class has got to be the most stacked division in the sport of boxing today. But so far, none of the champions have been willing to unify the belts. But I believe all of that is going to change next year. The last champion to unify all the belts at 154 was Jermell Charlo. And now, according to Jermell, he's back and he wants all the smoke. Jermell, who's been out of the ring for about 2 years, he literally just called out everybody. He put up these images where he called out Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, and Sebastian Fundora. And it's crazy because a couple days ago, we didn't even know if Jermell Charlo would ever return to the ring. And now he's making it official that he's the new addition at 154. But now he's 2 years older, and now the competition at 154 is a little bit better as well. Despite the fact that Boots hasn't fought at 154 yet, a lot of people are expecting him to take over the weight class. And then you have Murtazaliev, who I believe was actually Jermell Charlo's mandatory before he took his time off. Now, there's no doubt about it, Murtazaliev, he's one of the most dangerous fighters at 154, but there may be another fighter who's just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than him, and that's the new kid on the block, Abbas Barao, who just put on a sensational performance dominating Yoenis Tellez. He has one of the most dangerous styles in that weight class because his main strength is to wear his opponents down with volumes of punches. And once his opponents get tired in the second half, he gets even stronger. And when I say he's a volume puncher, I'm not talking about just some reckless, come-forward, flat-footed fighter. No, he has a high boxing IQ. He does it with defense. In fact, I believe he was a bronze medalist at the World Boxing Championships. I mean, once again, man, the way he beat Tellez was extremely impressive. So now he's the WBA interim champion, but once Terrence Crawford fights Canelo Alvarez, Abbas is going to be elevated to the regular or the super WBA champion. And guess who he's going to be ordered to fight? Guess who's going to be his mandatory? Jermell Charlo. So even though Jermell, he didn't call out Barao, there's a very good chance he could return fighting against Barao. Or he might take a tune-up, which I would understand with 2 years off. So I would actually be surprised if Jermell does take a tough assignment like Abbas Barao in his first fight back. He actually put this post up where he said, "My 2-year layoff was not by choice. I've been sitting back, watching, letting them talk, but now it's my turn. I'm back, sharper than ever, and I'm coming for everything they thought I lost. I'm him. Hashtag Lions Only." I'm telling y'all, man, there is so much talent at 154. I really don't know who's going to be the last man standing. But so far, there's only 2 fighters that have been saying that they want all the smoke. They want all the big names and all the champions at 154. And that's Jermell Charlo and Jaron Ennis. And actually, Turkey, he did come out saying that he offered 3 fighters at 154 a Murtazaliev fight, and they all turned it down. He literally said they were all scared. To me, Murtazaliev, he's like the Subriel Matias of the junior middleweight division. And what I mean by that is before Subriel Matias lost, he was looked at as the boogeyman of the weight class, but he had flaws. And then later on, we seen him lose to someone he wasn't supposed to lose to. Murtazaliev is a very dangerous fighter, and he's a big puncher, much bigger puncher than Subriel Matias, and has a higher boxing IQ. But because he has a belt, I do believe that he's going to get some names in the ring with him next year. So with that being said, I look forward to Jermell Charlo announcing his actual return back to the ring. There's too much talent at 154, too many talented champions, and it's time for them to start facing each other. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
I was durable. I was going all 12. Unfortunately, my power gets stronger by the rounds. How about that?
Well, congratulations, Keith Hyde at BoxingScene.com. Will it be hard for you now, after performing at this elite level and accomplishing everything that you wanted to go and make mandatory defenses that are going to cost you a lot of money and sanctioning fees for defending all 4 titles?
Well, I have a great management team. If I gotta, do what I gotta do, I gotta do what I gotta do if I want to continue to box. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really hate on I can't really worry about what sanctioning fees are. I get paid great, and I gotta pay me even more for the shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I made history tonight. I became Nobody is ever been undisputed champion at 154 with 4-belt era, unless I'm African American. Let's go. I represent my people. And the ones that don't really believe that, shout out my mom, I heard you.
Jermell, Mike Coventry, ESPN. Congrats on an amazing performance, coming undisputed.
Are you sure? Yeah, you gonna share that list?
Right.
I love you. I love you.
Hey, I was on you from the beginning. I know you remember that. So
go and ask your question.
So first, you had the fight with Tony.
You gotta get your shit together. You always hating on people and shit. And you see, you gotta come back to me now. You gotta respect me now. You got a little twink on respect me now. Yeah. I did what Yeah. I'm trying to look back. You did see that. Come on. Yeah. All right, go ahead and ask your question. That's your question.
All right. So first fight with Tony Harrison. Close fight. I thought you won, and you come back and you knock him out. This time you knock out Castaño after a close fight. What does that say about your boxing IQ? You're making all these adjustments and getting knockouts after.
I'm high on IQ then. I mean, that's what ESPN wanted to hear. I mean, IQ is really high. It's great. I'm a clean fighter. I do everything. I try to not throw rabbit punches. I try to, use effective punches that matter in boxing, like my jab. And I use like strong punches. And I'm a very strong 154 pounder. And I've been at this weight for some years. So I'm trying to figure out, like, did y'all watch the first fight? A lot of those shots that Castaño was throwing, even in this fight, they were sliding off the gloves. I was blocking majority of those punches. It just sounds good because the crowd is rapping. But when you're a fanboy and you can't even really, never been in the fucking ring before, you will never fucking really understand what's really going on in there. Punches were slipped, punches were ducked, punches were blocked. And that's what Derek James teaches.
Sebastian, outside here, Keith Thurman said that he doesn't think you'll fight again this year. Do you have plans to fight again this year? And also, who are you targeting with your next bout?
Yes, I do want to fight one more time this year. Shoot, if I could fight 2 more times this year, why not? But whoever, we have this fight for the WBO next week. No, Zayas. I want to see that fight. I want to see the outcome of that fight. Maybe we'll capture that title again.
Hey, Fundora, Low Swift Fight Hype right here. Is Backroom, unifying with Backroom, something that we could see in the future?
Definitely. He has the IBF. IBF's a nice looking title. I like that red title.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.